Like it's happened with a couple of content creators that just me rocking with them or me supporting them has gotten vitriol and everything. But I see the
I
point that
understand what you're saying.
I
Yeah.
definitely see what you're saying though. So with Shakim, I could say that like I could say that across the board. So it's not really a Shakim thing. But I see the point that you're getting at. Like I could say not a good 95% of the quote unquote beefs I've got in this sector prior to me starting my channel, it's been because of my different associations. So if that's what
Right.
you're saying, I definitely wholeheartedly agree with that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was
And,
saying.
and
Yeah.
to take it one step further, like when I would, for whatever reason, get into those beefs and shit, right? That's one reason I started. That's the main reason I started my channel because I got started. I got tired of waiting till somebody went live and for it to see because I didn't plan shit. Like okay, so I would just have to wait till the topic came up. So I wouldn't like a lot of times try to make it about me type shit. So I have to work it in, and sometimes it wouldn't happen. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why I started my own channel.
I'm
So if
glad
I
you
got
did.
issues for everything, you see all the fucking heat I done took since I started my channel. Like I
Yeah.
don't mind. You feel me? Because everything I do, everything I say, it fall back on me. It don't fall on nobody else. You understand? That's where it's supposed to be. You feel me? So it's like shit. Like when it comes to quote unquote hazing, like you got to have hazed somebody to know how to haze. So this shit was nothing to me. You feel me? But the
Yeah.
point I'm getting at is that like no matter what I said, no matter what was going on, you go back and look when I was doing sector content, I was consistent no matter when I was doing my days, I was consistent every week, maybe more than one day a week. Never
Yeah.
ran like I never ran from issues. Before I started my channel, nigga, I pulled the fuck up on niggas. If anything, I wait to catch them slipping somewhere. You see
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I respect about you too, P. You did
Nigga,
get your own channel.
and this thing about woo, like, yeah, okay, I may speak to women equally, but niggas cannot say. See, niggas is scared. I get women more credited than the niggas in this. The niggas are straight scared of me. At least the women ain't. You see what I'm saying? I got to seek out the niggas, and then they run like fucking jackrabbits. You feel me?
Yeah. They do.
I, you know what I'm saying? But the niggas don't want shit. If anything, they mumble and all this type of shit in the chat. But it's only a handful of niggas. Yo, I can't really think of any nigga that's pulled up on me. Remix maybe the only motherfucking one. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my me three and me. Sorry,
I'm not
P.
gonna name names as to
Maybe.
who maybe whatever. But man, I got these niggas. I got their knees knocking like coconuts. You see what they had to fucking do? You know what I'm saying? And to be
Yeah.
honest with you, I'm about to get out here and you know what I'm saying. But if you listen to the beginning of my live, why when I was chilling there, like the reason I did what the fuck I did, and why I just like the timing was right. One, because he gave me a fucking opening, and number two, this TC and D Rail was some bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Uh-huh.
When TC was going in on this nigga on pills, right? If he didn't have the information that he had on TC, he would have just been a goofy sitting in the motherfucking chat like TC saying he was. He would have been a cornball, goofy nigga sitting in the chat like he said he was.
You talking
Yep,
about Kate?
Kip. But
Yeah.
his so-called information with oh yeah, nigga, because he see if he ain't got shit. If you notice, use me as example, right? Kip won't say, "Oh, I didn't do something." What he'll say is, "So and so ain't got nothing on me. He ain't got nothing on me." That's not saying you didn't do nothing. That's just saying a nigga
Right.
ain't got. You think a nigga ain't got nothing on you, nigga.
Right.
See,
Right. Uh-huh.
and that's what you thought with me, nigga. You thought I
I
didn't
got a
have.
question. I got a question before you go.
Yes,
Hang
ma'am.
Um.
on, T Pre, before you do that. I need to make this
Okay.
disclaimer.
Okay.
So, to Stephanie Collins, to your point, and because P and I are members of a National Panhellenic Council Greek organization or fraternal order, we have banned and we do not condone hazing, and it stopped back in the 1990s. So I just wanted to put that out there in the
Right.
atmosphere.
Exactly.
Okay, proceed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I got a question because uh, I'll say this. I really like Money to Burn a lot. Okay.
Mhm.
And it bothered me what was being said. And I don't know who to blame. I know not to blame her, but I feel like you and
You
Kip
can't. You
were
can't blame.
having this.
You
No, I'm
can't
sorry. Go
blame
ahead.
me. I'm no, no. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. I
I
was
don't
talking.
want to blame you either, right?
Okay. Mhm.
Um, uh, but did Kip actually tell you that
Verbatim. Look, look. I'm tell you how deep it got.
verbatim? Mhm.
He
I'm
did. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell y'all.
see.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how deep it got. Not only
Okay.
did he tell me that, right? But he
Hmm.
told me Money to Burn told him that, and he told me that she had a conversation with Joe, who told that's how that like I'm not bullshit. This how deep like it got. And I want y'all to understand something, right? When I said what I said to him on remixes, right? If you hear what I said, it like I said, I don't know Money to Burn from a can of paint, right? I wasn't doing nothing to it. All I was doing was trying to give you women a heads up. That's all. That's all I was trying to do. If this nigga got just blurt out some information about y'all, that's probably where it came from. That's all I was trying to say. You know what I'm
But
saying?
there wouldn't. The problem with that statement is there isn't much that Money to Burn would be able to tell him. Right now, I
Okay.
could see if she could tell. I could see her telling him like an opinion of something that
Okay.
she has. Well, I don't
Okay.
see. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Right.
Okay. But
But
understand
the
something.
whole idea of looking up information on the women and giving it to him makes no sense. It really
Okay.
doesn't.
T. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm just telling you. Look. I'm not. I'm being Paul Revere. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You're
you know
just the
what I'm saying? Like
messenger,
all
right? Yeah.
I'm doing is just telling you what I know. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. Like it's up to y'all to decipher it. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know Money to Burn, so it's not like I'm trying. I'm just simply telling you what I know. You see what I'm saying? That's all. That's
You're
all.
you're you're basically repeating what Kip told you,
Right. And you look at it
and
like this.
he said specifically that he got that she talked to Joe, and Joe said that.
Yep.
Okay.
See there? I'm telling y'all, it's
Yeah.
more to this than what y'all
See,
know.
and look, this is why I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, like this is why I scheduled live for yesterday because the nigga indicted himself. If you go back to Smoke Live, right? Okay, now for starters, right? Where was he at? Where was he at to say, oh nigga, you lying, nigga, you lying, nigga, you lying,
Mhm.
nigga? He wasn't there, right? But he could bring
Right.
his ass on Smoke Panel, right? And he
Yeah.
was talking about the D Rail situation. It was an afterthought when he brought up Money to Burn. But the one thing he said is, "Oh, now you making up shit, P. Now it's just you making up shit." But the nigga forgot that he admitted that he told me that on motherfucking Alan Logic show. To the point where she was like, "In the future, keep your mouth shut." He's like, "Okay, I will." You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
Joe already confirmed that the nigga told me that shit.
And
I
that's
didn't
what I was
forgot.
trying to tell. It wasn't coming out right because you know when P gets worked.
Well, man, you
Yeah,
can
and
blame
they didn't
man
give him
on
time
Perry Mason
enough.
tricks over
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah, man. You can blame man on Perry Mason over that motherfucker. I'm just fucking with you tricks, but
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I am 100% glad that I hit this panel and you said what you said because
I'm
it
trying to
makes
tell
complete
y'all.
sense to me now. Now the story makes sense. It did not make sense before.
you know, and I don't like I said, like I wasn't when I said that on remixes panel, I wasn't it was a heads up to y'all. Cause and like I said, I don't know what's true. I'm just going by what this nigga told me. Right? But like I said, you know I'm telling the truth because how would I know that he know Money to Burn unless he told me? And she admitted that she know the nigga, and they
Right.
communicate. You know what I'm saying? And I would know that unless look out of all the women that I brought up, I said her, and it turns out yeah they communicate. And just to give y'all a little moment, go back and look at it. Could have been Ellen's last live when she popped up there. You wouldn't think that they knew each other, would you?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But
Okay,
even
that's
if
all I'm
they
gonna say.
had, right?
I'm gonna
That's
say
that's that's
if they bit,
even
but
if
all.
they had, right?
Mhm. Right.
The issue falls on Kip to me,
It,
okay? Because
bottom line.
even if Joe talked to her, I don't care, right?
It
Even if
don't
Joe said
none
something
of that
to
matters.
Money, if
Matter.
Money said something to Kip, it don't even matter. It's
None
the
of that
fact that
matters.
he repeated that shit to you, right? And then like it's now a public conversation. That's the thing. Like
And my
it's the
bad.
part about it being a public conversation now.
It's on me. It's on me. But you know, y'all was
Secret
trolling me.
is more
You
to
know, y'all
the
trolling me.
story. Just lay back in the cut. You
Oh,
got
I already know.
You know what I mean?
Money,
But
listen, brown sugar baby. I know way more than people think I know.
you know, but T Pre for that, my bad.
I
You know,
just don't. I just don't be speaking
straight
on
up.
stuff. And I've turned a new leaf this year. I'm not doing a whole bunch of that back and forth. And I got
yeah,
other things going on.
but there's
I don't have time for that.
reputations on the line, and it's people being attacked, for stuff that's, they're not lying about. And that's all we
Right.
was trying to get across the other night. And I'm glad that you came up here because
Hey,
Me too.
thank you,
I'm
thank you,
like,
thank you.
what is going on?
Because I was very confused the other day. I'm not
Yeah.
now.
And Joe
Okay.
does not lie. She tell you right.
No, Joe is not lying.
Joe,
I know. I talked to Joe yesterday.
I
So,
really,
yeah.
I really, 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 really appreciate Joe the other day because, like I said, my live last night, man, go back and look at my live. Y'all really go back and look at my live and just dissect it and break it down. But one thing that I said about to Joe, now just think about this, right? What would have happened if Joe wouldn't have came up and confirmed what I was saying?
Yeah, Ray. I was gonna if she didn't, I would have ended up coming up there
Okay,
because
because this would have
I
been the whole.
knew based off of what I remember that conversation when we
Mhm.
were all having that conversation on Alan's show, right? And how you had said what you said, and then we were like, "What are you talking about?" And how random that shit was, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm
Um,
saying?
but I never got any impression about money to burn, and that's why I was like, "What the hell are they talking about?" But now it makes sense. Now it
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Makes
But
complete sense.
hey, I really got to get out here. I got a lot of shit I got to take care of today, so I got to get my day
Was there
started.
any, hold on. I think it was something Nikki, was there something you needed to say as well? That was with P.
No, I think I said what I needed to say as far as P, or I'm either drawing a blank right now. Like I'm trying to follow the chat, and my mind's a little
Okay.
bit
Well,
everywhere.
well, to
Yeah,
you
thanks
three,
for
to
looking
to,
out.
to you three, and I reflect this to the sector, right? I just, like I said, hey, I never claimed to be no angel, but I'm not a devil either. I'm probably somewhere in between. You see what I'm saying? But the one thing I do appreciate is fairness. You know what I mean? And y'all have been fair. All right. So like I take full accountability for things that I do and things I say, but I also respect fairness. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
y'all been more than fair. You know what I mean? And T Pre, you coming down too. All right. On Facebook, you coming down too. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that because I still to this day don't even know why I got posted to begin with.
Squash it. Let's just squash it. Let's just squash it. But you coming down,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Like I
All
said,
right.
I don't care what you do, but would you please take down or at least change that thumbnail and take that picture of me with the hospital bed off, please.
Okay. I'll do that.
One more thing
I'll be talking crazy, yeah, but I'll do that for you. All right.
now,
Okay.
one more thing, P, before you go.
Mhm.
Now, before we turning a different leaf. I don't want you to be so emotionally upset to the point you say things that hurt people.
Have you been
Or
following my wait a minute? Have you been following my content? Like Brown Sugar Break,
yeah,
baby. This is
I have. I listen to you every time you go live with your
exactly.
music.
So this is what
I
I'm
didn't
doing
know
now.
because I
This is
honestly didn't know you had